Hey guys, welcome back. Today I just wanted to sit down and chat with you about the new Huda Beauty Legit Lashes mascara. I just got this in PR a couple days ago and I've been putting it to the test. So I'm going to be showing you guys my before and afters. It's available now at Sephora, also on Huda's website. But you know, it's funny because this was getting so much negativity when I first saw it posted on Instagram. There were tons and tons of comments criticizing her before and after photos and saying that the after photo looked terrible. And I honestly was super confused by that because the whole point of her campaign is to show lashes that have not been photoshopped. She's not using false lashes or inserts or individual lashes to kind of fill things in. And the majority of mascara companies do that. You'll see a little disclaimer usually at the bottom of the ad, like a little asterisk, and it says that the model is wearing false lashes, which I think is so misleading and so ridiculous, but I guess that's how they sell mascara. So I really appreciated the fact that she showed her own lashes, and she's been very vocal about the fact that she has really short lashes. So I honestly, when I've looked at her after photo, I was like, wow, that looks amazing, because that's what real lashes actually look like when you put mascara on. So, you know, I couldn't understand all of the negativity, but when I saw that, I definitely wanted to try it for myself. So I was really excited when it showed up at my house the other day. And like I said, I've been testing it out and I wanted to share my results with you guys. So first, let's just talk a little bit about the mascara and the formula. So this is a double-ended mascara. So one side says volume. So this one's supposed to give you the volume, and then this other side says curl and length. Both have different formulas and different brushes, and this is actually two mascaras in one. So sometimes you see a double-ended formula, but the actual amount of product you're getting on each side kind of equals out like a regular mascara. This actually has 0.28 ounces on both sides, and that's like the size of a standard mascara that you would find anywhere else. Like usually there's somewhere between, like I've seen ones that are 0.26, I've seen some that are 0.30, 0.28 is kind of right in the middle of that. So I mean, you're getting literally two mascaras, and it costs $27. So it's really not a bad price at the end of the day. She is giving you a ton of product for the money, which is a good thing, but at the same time, mascara isn't something like an eyeshadow palette that's gonna last forever. These typically only last a couple months. You're supposed to change them out every 3 months or so. So I feel like the majority of us probably wouldn't use all the product that's in here, even if you were using it every day. I mean, you might, who knows, we'll have to see how it goes, but just something to keep in mind. So anyway, let's get into the brushes really quick and I'll talk about each formula. So the first brush I'm showing you now is Length and Curl. So this brush has a little bit of a curve to it. This is a plastic brush. Both of them are. So they're not the traditional mascara one. They're the ones that feel a little bit harder. And this formula has patented 5mm lengthening fibers that work to mimic your natural lashes, so they're not going to look spidery or stiff. Also, it has a custom curved brush designed with 9 rows of bristles to coat and separate each lash. And then the brush on the volume side is more tapered. It doesn't have a curve to it. And the formula is supposed to have these low gravity volumizing fibers that wrap each lash with weightless volume that never gets stiff or flaky. So what I want to do now is just take you guys through the demo. I'll show me applying the mascara, both different sides and then both sides together. So first, let's start out with the volume side, and just keep in mind that my bare lashes are probably like an average size. They're not super short. They're also not really long. I don't use any kind of lash enhancing serums at the moment or anything like that. So what you're seeing is just my natural lashes, and also they do have naturally a little bit of curl to them. So they're not like the super straight lashes or lashes that point down. So I do feel like I've been blessed in that area, because usually when I put a mascara on, I get lots of curl right away. So your results might be totally different than mine. So let's start out with the volume side first. And first, you're looking at just my natural lashes with nothing on them at all. And then I'm going to go ahead and start building this one up. And I felt like the formula of the volume one was a little bit more on the dry side. It's not a super wet formula. It feels very weightless going on. I did have like a little bit of clumping going on, but as I combed the brush through my lashes, the clumps would disappear. So I don't feel like it was a big, thick, goopy type of formula. I felt like it was really easy to work with. And as you can see, just looking at one eye versus the other, I feel like it really did give me a lot of volume and some length as well. So here's a look at my lashes both together with the volume formula, and I really liked it. I didn't feel like it was difficult to build it up at all. It really had a lot of impact even in just the first couple of coats that I was putting on. So really happy with the volume side so far. Let's move into the length and curl one. So as I said before, the brush on this one is a little bit different. It has the curve to it. And this one feels like it has more of a wet formula going on, and it's a lot less clumpy as well. I think the brush on this one just helps to comb through your lashes a little bit better. So here's a look with one eye done, and then here's with both of them. And I really thought this made a big impact as well. My lashes look really nice and long. Again, lots of fullness and curl going on. So I really enjoyed this side too. So now let's go ahead and get into layering them both. So what Huda recommends is to apply the volume side first, which is what I did. And that totally makes sense to me because the volume side is a little bit more on the clumpy side. So then you have the length and curl one that really helps to just comb through everything and add tons of length to your lashes. So when I was done, I was really blown away using them together. I think this is the best use of this mascara by far. I thought my lashes looked absolutely incredible. It almost looked like I had lash extensions on. So I was really impressed using both sides together. I thought it looked amazing. So now I want to show you side by side of all the different results. So starting at the top, we have the length and curl one, and then in the middle we have the volume one, and then on the bottom we have the two together. And really just looking at this, I feel like the top two almost look the same, even though they're supposed to be like one's supposed to be length and one's supposed to be volume. I feel like there's not a whole lot of difference between the two, but I think the biggest difference is the one on the bottom, because you can definitely see that my lashes look a lot bigger in the bottom photo. So I definitely would recommend, if you're going to be getting this, to just layer the two together. I think that's really how it's meant to be done anyway. Another quick thing I want to mention is I've used this the last couple days. It's been really humid outside and I didn't experience any running under my eyes, no raccoon eyes, no flaking or anything. The fibers weren't getting like in my eyes or anything. And I also felt like this was very easy to remove as well. I wasn't sitting there, you know, rubbing at it. It came off very easily. So, I mean, all around, I really think this is legit. It's a really good mascara. I really can't think of any downsides except maybe that, you know, using one side or the other pretty much yields the same results. So it's kind of not really like two mascaras in one. I feel like every time I use this, I'm just going to use both sides together. That's how I like it the best. So for me, this is really just one mascara, not two. And then of course there's the price. It is a little bit on the pricier side, and there are tons of drugstore mascaras that I really enjoy too. But I do think this one has maybe just a slight edge over everything that I've tried as far as how big I can really get my lashes with this. I think it does get them a little bit bigger than any mascaras I currently have in my collection right now, even my favorites. So it is really good. But also I'm definitely going to follow up with this, like probably just in one of my ranking videos at the end of the month, and I'll be able to let you guys know, you know, the longer this is open, if the formula changes or if I still like it just as much after I've used it for a while. But so far I have to say I really love this a lot. So anyway guys, I'd love to hear what you think down in the comments below. Have you tried this? Do you want to try it out? Also, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here in the corner of your screen, and I'll see you all in my next video. Take care guys. Bye.